right, listen, we're closing in on halfway through the WSOP and watching the Deuce to 7 single draw World Championship on WSOP.com right now.
Right.
Nick Schulman going for his third bracelet in this very event. Phil Galfond, his opponent. Your thoughts on the 2015 World Series of Poker? I guess the good, the bad, and the ugly.
You know, I mean, I don't have a lot of thoughts on it, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'm not into poker tournaments. I think poker tournaments are bad for the poker economy.
Explain that.
Okay, there was a time when a poker tournament basically lasted one day. The only poker tournament that lasted longer than one day was the main event. And I mean, there might have been a couple others. The main event, just the main event of every big poker series. Sorry, Bass Knuckles 714. I tried to pick up your call. I can't. But anyway, and what would happen is when people would go in to play the tournament, they would bust out and they would come out and play the cash games. And so tournaments brought great cash games, and they brought a lot of cash game players because there really wasn't anything as a tournament player, okay? But now with the modern, and even then tournaments were bad, even then. And the reason why is because when all of the money basically goes to like the top two spots, dudes start spending money on shit other than poker, okay? So money leaves the poker economy. If you go and you play, if you're a recreational player and you go and play cash games every day, you're never going to win more than one or two buy-ins. It's going to be like a dream day. You win 2 buy-ins, 3 buy-ins, fucking cream dream day. All your gut shots come in. Your favorite hand hits 2 pair every time. Oh, I played Jack 4 suited 4 times. I made 2 pair every time. Whatever. None of that money, none of it is leaving the poker economy. Not one fucking dollar of it. It's all staying in the poker economy because it's only enough to play again the next day. All right? But when you win 500 or 1,000 buy-ins, tons of money leaves the poker economy. Even the biggest degen moron is at least going to fucking Spearmint Rhino and spending $10,000 on his idiot friends getting strippers. They're going out for sushi dinner. They're fucking buying sake. They're paying off the car. They're paying back all the backers they've stiffed who are going to punch them in the freaking face. I mean, it just drains a lot of money out of the poker economy, the top-heavy structure. It's the same as like basically jackpots. Drain tons of money out of the poker economy, whereas cash games don't drain any money out of the poker economy. All of the money stays for the professionals, okay? That's number one. In the old days, by old days I'm talking like 2002, 2000, up to maybe 2004, the way tournaments were set up was they were basically Ironmans. Every tournament was basically set up as an Ironman, and when you busted out, you had to go to the cash games. Now, what the fish figured out is, and the fish figured this out on their own. I'm going to take a puff of cigar, by the way. What the fish figured out on their own was, wow, when I bust out of this tournament and I go to the cash game, I'm getting my ass handed to me. These guys just fucking eating me up. So what the fish always wanted is longer fucking levels, deeper stacks. Basically what they want is a cash game away from cash game pros. They want to like sequester themselves away from cash game pros. And then the other thing they added in after that was like multiple day ones. So you got and multiple what are they called, flights. So you got day 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, day 23F, day 43R. It all feeds into this fucking nonsense that the rec players never have to leave the tournament area, okay? Now, here's a couple points, very, very important points. Number one, the casinos do not like this. This is a urban myth or a common misnomer that casinos make money off of tournaments. They do not make money off of tournaments. The World Series of Poker makes money. It's probably the only fucking tournament series in the world that makes money. All the rest struggle to break even because the rake in tournaments, as much as tournament donks bitch about it, is microscopic compared to the rake in a cash game. If you pay your whatever, if you're playing like a $5.50, you pay your $50 rake and play 4 days. If you played 4 days in a cash game, you paid $600 rake. I mean, it's not even the same planet, okay? So the tournaments, like, and we even got all the tournament directors now, you know, all the big tournament directors are saying the same thing. Like, we have to do something about these tournaments because the casinos barely want them. Yes, it bumps up your cash game action for the short period of time the tournament's there, but it actually has dried up the cash game action over time. In Los Angeles, in 2001, 2002, there were white chip limit games at the Bicycle Casino. Now, if you see a white chip, you're like, what denomination chip is that? I haven't seen it in play in so long. You know, basically only my game plays white chips. And it's because all of the guys that used to come and play in the cash games just stay in the tournament room. They play level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8. They never fucking leave the cash game, and it's very, very bad if you're a professional poker player. I'm telling you that right now.
These are very interesting points.